Club. There's a better way. Next time, go to Credit Karma and check out your approval app.
And pose. Let's pose and act like we didn't just push the button to put the camera on. Show all the jewelry and act like we're not selling. Right? You guys know who I'm talking about. I am not in a good mood because I don't even feel like making a video. I'm just over it. I'm just over it. I was hoping that maybe if I turned on the camera, that I would get some motivation to have something to talk about, to make a video, chit chat with you, but we'll see. 58, gloomy, cloudy. I think it's gonna rain, snow in the mountains. Just putting on some blush as I drive. Someone's gonna ask me what this is. It is Peach Bloom Lip and Cheek Color by Too Faced. I can't read the color, so you'll have to just figure out what color. So I had made a comment on someone else's video about a makeup item that I thought was really good, and someone wrote in response, can you tell me what the name of the whatever, let's say it was blush. Can you tell me what the name of the blush by Too Faced is? Like, all you have to do is look up. It wasn't a specific color. All you have to do is look up, like, highlighter by Clinique. Clinique highlighter. Like, how freaking lazy are you that you have to ask someone else? What do you think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna either go and look at what I have, or I'm gonna go look it up to find out what it's called. People are so lazy and so the wrong word is entitled, but just so like used to asking a question and having the answer provided to them. I'm one of these people that if I want to know something, I Google it. I do my research. I find out. I find out what it is. I find out, you know, how to get somewhere. I don't ask someone for directions. I use my direction thing. I look up on YouTube best blush, best highlighter, stuff like that, you know? But to just be like, what's the name? I have like hair right here stuck to like the earring, and it's just tickling my nose. What's the name of the highlighter by Too Faced? Look it up, highlighter by Too Faced. Wow. If you're expecting answers from me, you are barking up the wrong tree. And then I was like, there's nothing. Now there's really nothing on YouTube at all. I mean, how much makeup can one person purchase? Is watching a channel. You know, now everyone's doing their best of 2021. Nobody can have an original idea. Best of 2021, and going over their favorite blushes and their favorite mascara and their favorite eyeliner and their favorite eyebrow product. First of all, like, are we still doing eyebrows? Are we still buying hordes and hordes of makeup? Are there still beauty channels? I don't even watch, you know. I was talking to a guy the other day, and he said to me, we were talking about something, I don't want to get into what we were talking about, but then he said to me, you know, I was thinking about, like, what should I get my aunt for her birthday? She's 80. And I was trying to think about, like, what would I want for my birthday? And I thought, I don't want anything. I have everything. And I thought to myself, I do. I have everything that I want. Like, you know, yeah, like, okay, what? Maybe the iWatch, whatever it's called. I would take that. Do I want a new bag? Not really, but yeah, a bag. Is there any makeup that I want? Absolutely not. Any special shoes or clothes? Not really. Like, at what point do you stop collecting? At what point do you, I don't know, makeup channels? I don't know. Maybe young people are into them. I'm just over it. So not like, I started out doing makeup. I can't imagine going back to it. Just not interested in makeup anymore, you know? I mean, yeah, if I see like a lipstick, if I see a blush that is an unusual color or a cute little eyeshadow palette, maybe I'll say, oh yeah, I'll get that. But no, I can't stop yawning because I'm super exhausted. I don't know. I go through stages, I guess, like where I want all the things. But if you wait long enough, you stop wanting all the things. I've been, you know, I don't know, I guess, I think your health and things like that, make you change your perspective of things. So I've been dealing with this sciatica. Literally the minute I got in the car, I started going. Do I cut all that out or do I just leave it in because I don't really give a shit? Should I stop and get a coffee? Haven't gotten takeout in months. Months! Well, not unless you count Salad and Go as takeout. So let's see. I'm just going to talk about anything that comes into my head. My necklace. I love the Lori Beth part. The Lori Beth part is sterling silver. But when I took it out of the, the box, I got it from an Etsy seller. Took it out of the box. The chain was really light. And sure enough, it's like flaking right away. You guys, I'm sorry. So I wrote to the seller. And I don't know, maybe I didn't read the fine print, but it said sterling silver. And someone commented saying, if it's stamped 0.925, then it's sterling. Like, really? Really? Okay, you obviously don't know how smart I am. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Wow, thank you for telling me that. And if they're watching, they're going to be like, wow, you're such a bitch. Anyways, I'm not happy with the necklace. I'm going to get a different chain. It's like right here. Within 2 days. Total shit. A lot of the things that I've recently purchased on Etsy have been total shit. I did just buy a new lip librette piercing thing. It's coming soon. It's like a little pink star crystal. Hopefully it's not so tiny. I mean, I know it's 2 millimeters and I know what that looks like, but hopefully it's not so tiny that it's impossible to put in, because I have this ball and I have a bigger ball, and I was getting ready one day and this ball fell off, so I put the bigger ball on, and then because of the weight of the bigger ball and I have a smaller ball inside my mouth, I don't have the flat back yet, it was like rubbing against my teeth. And also now it feels like it's rubbing more, and that's probably because a lot of the swelling has gone down. So I'm gonna have to switch to a smaller bar again. But all in all, I really like this piercing. So yeah, as soon as I change it to a smaller, that'll be good. And then I'm gonna be changing my nose stud eventually to a little 4-prong, CZ diamond stud. I don't like this. This and this is bezel set. And I don't like that because you can see too much silver. This guy behind me is acting weird. So I like the prong setting. But then again, so many Etsy sellers are so lazy. The prongs are way too big for the stone. So you just see the prongs like swallow up the stone. I made a really good soup that I'm gonna be nibbling on all night. Okay, so basically it's cheater soup. Cheater, because it's not homemade chicken stock and all of that. But what I did was I cut up, I need some hand cream here. I cut up green onion, a lot of it, and fresh mushrooms, and cabbage. And I sauteed it in olive oil with a little bit of salt, pepper, garlic powder, and ginger powder, and a little bit of sesame oil. Stir fried that till it was cooked. Then I put in a handful, big handful of I think it's called the California Blend frozen vegetables. Turn my seat heater on. Frozen vegetables. Oh my God. The woman behind me is driving a Tesla, but she's literally driving like this. Frozen vegetables that have the broccoli, cauliflower, and carrot. Threw a generous handful of that in. Then a few pieces, because they were frozen, of frozen spinach. Generous, right? So I sauteed all of that first. Then in a separate pot, I put water, 1 packet of the ramen noodle, seasoning packet, and 2 packages of ramen noodle, because I'm making a big bowl. And brought that to a boil, then turned it off and put all of the other vegetables in it. And then added some sesame seeds and a little dash of soy sauce, just for the flavor, because it's very salty, It doesn't taste ultra salty, but it has a lot of sodium. And it is so delicious. You can make it with rice instead, or pasta if you wanted. But I like the ramen noodles because, they're noodly and easy to make, and they're cheap, and it has the little packet of flavoring. And I only use 1 per 2 packets of ramen noodle. And it's filled with tons of water, which makes the broth. And then all those vegetables. Now you can add other vegetables. You could add some peas, frozen green beans, like all the frozen. Actually, you know what I have to put in there? Peppers. I have frozen peppers. I want to put that in. Another thing you can add is if you could get like the uncooked shrimp and put that in also while it's cooking, so that you've got shrimp. You could add tofu, you could have chicken, you could have anything in it. It's just such a good base, so versatile. The main thing that I would say to give it the flavor is take the time and saute, especially the green onions and the mushrooms, so that they are sauteed. It brings out the flavor in them. The mushrooms get that nice coating on them. And it was just some olive oil, so it wasn't like, they weren't sauteed in a liquid, really. They were really sauteed so that they got a nice crispy fried edge on them type thing. And then you add it to that. that's what I do also, and most people do when they make like chicken soup. You get the onions, celery, and carrots all cubed, and you saute that first. It brings out the flavor, and then you add the chicken stock, and then you were to add, you know, the chicken, etc. So that's the soup. And oh, and then I found also at the supermarket, I was thinking, I think I want to stop and get a coffee, but like a hot coffee. Supermarket has the cream with the whipped. Okay, so Axelrod Easy Dieter back in the day used to have whipped cottage cheese. And my mother and I used to love it. She'd have it with pineapple. I would do pineapple or banana or both. With cinnamon, I did cinnamon and Splenda. Or it was saccharin. So I happened to see it on sale, 99 cents for a container. A big container, I got 2. I hope it's not too whipped. It does say on it, you know, you can use it like as a spread. So we'll see. I usually get the small curd, the Nudsons, I think it is, small curd, and I mix it with pineapple tidbits, if I can find them. The pineapple tidbits well drained, and then a generous amount of cinnamon, and 3 packets. How do people make a 3? Do you do it like that or like that? 3 packets of Splenda. Or what is it that I'm using? Stevia. And it is so good. It's almost like cheesecake-esque. And I really like it. Oh, and then I mush up, like not mush up, but I get really ripe bananas and I cut them up. I like mushy things in general. Like I love tuna salad that is, you know, like pureed, almost like a paste. That was my favorite thing to eat when I had first had the weight loss surgery. Sorry, it's a bumpy road. Had to have really smooth things. I loved the tuna salad. Really, really well blended. Because growing up, my girlfriend's mother used to make it like that on white bread. Ugh. It's like the kind that's stuck to the roof of your mouth. It was so good. Okay, where can I get like a good cup of coffee? Should I go to Circle K? I do really like their coffee. Yeah, so anyways, I've been talking for 23 minutes. I feel like when people start to bug you on YouTube, it's time to stop watching. You don't leave hate comments and be stupid like that. You just stop watching. Stupid idiots wearing a mask. This person's in the right lane with their right blinker on, but they're not far over in the right lane. So they're not going to take a right. Ominous clouds over there. People are such dumb drivers. Breakfast served all day. I mean, I could get Wendy's coffee, but there's a big long line. Just go to Circle K over there. I really like Circle K coffee because they have the little silk oat milk oatmeal cookie. That's what I put in my coffee now. Oat milk cookie. It's the Silk oatmeal cookie. Oatmeal cookie, yeah. I could squeeze, but I don't feel like it. I just don't feel like dealing with it. Come on, move. Oh, see, they turned their blinker off. They weren't going right after all. Kind of far from home. My arthritis doctor is out this way. I don't know why my local doctor referred a doctor so far away. I also have to go for physical therapy, and they referred a doctor so far away. So I had to change that. All right. And now I'm done talking.